initially I saw Eric with Erica in the room, but as Eric left the room to come and play the game now, I saw Lilo just gathered the boy. He was like driving boats before he got into the house here, and before then he was selling Indomie. I'm just like, okay, brother, relax. He engaged a girl, and next we're seeing he and the girl were taking a picture with a baby. Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Omi or DK, and this is Talk to Your Homie TV. My darling, here I love to give away sweet and juicy gist to answer today. We are talking Bbnaija lockdown day 1. So they have officially spent 24 hours in the house, and man, love is beginning to brew. There's a particular guy in that house that all the girls not allowed to rest to. Up and down, this guy, and then they start giving us sofa story. See, before I begin this gist, subscribe to this channel because this is where all the tea goes down. Subscribe, my darling, and click the bell button beside the subscribe button. That way you know when I post a new video and get to hear all my gist firsthand. And let's begin. So let me start by telling you how they spent their first night in the house here. Biggie was even nice. Biggie, they have a fridge full of drink. Do you get me? These people brought out the drinks, so they already drinking, forming concentration game. Alcohol was spilling, all that thing was happening. People were all in the mood, And then this guy that I'm telling you guys about, Eric. So let me tell you about Eric here. He's tall. He's looking like 6.5 feet, So he's tall, he's huge, and he's now built, his muscles they're heavy, and he's fair almost. See, that's the guy that all the girls want to finish. Literally, man. Oh, Eric, I like your body. Oh, you're so tall. But see, Lilo is trying her best possible to mark her territory, obviously, because that night, in fact, do you know what I think? Because initially, I saw Eric with Erica in the room before they all came to play the game. But as Eric left the room to come and play the game now, I saw Lilo just gathered the boy. They give him gist. They're forming bestie. No laughing. She'll talk small. She'll touch his beard. She'll not ask him, Eric, chill. I have a question for you. What's the question? What's your plan for, what's your plan in the house? Eric said, I want to win the money. He said, no. What? She has forgotten money. She has focused on boy. No. What's your plan for the ladies in the house? And Eric said, get me. He's open, man. Whatever happens. Get me. No feeling. She was like, let me get up. He said, sit down here. What's up with you now? What's that? As in, they were so clingy. One guy now came, said, you guys should kiss now. Eric said, well, no, she has a guy. She now looked at him. She now got up. It's finally, her brain reset that, my mom might be watching. She now got up. He said, come and sit down here. What's that? But don't you have a guy? He said, well, I have a guy here. And then at night when they slept. Now, Biggie is trying to, it's called lockdown. When you're in the house alone, with some kind of people in your life, and everywhere is very chilled and cold. We can't sleep alone. We need bodily heat. Do you understand? That's how all the housemates say, oh, they are so cold. Oh, Biggie, no. They can't sleep alone. No. Praise now says, Katrina, come, let me help you out now. Katrina goes to Praise's bed. They shall sleep together, but nothing. They just cuddling because bodily heat. You get me? And then Eric wasn't with Lilo. No, he now went to go and meet another girl. So for me, let me help you. Let me just, you get me? But nothing happened. It was just the guy trying to be nice and extending their heat from their bodies. You get me? We have to be your sister's keepers. You understand? And then the next morning, as Lilo just see Eric has woken up, Lilo was with Eric all through. That's when I call him, Uncle Eric. Or he said, you're calling me uncle. No, I'm not calling you uncle. They're just giggling, laughing. I'm done with you. I say, hey, is it too early to start to do love? You know what I feel here? Let me tell you what I feel. I feel like a lot of people will still play the relationship card still. That's a standard card in the house, or Bbnaija standard here. And so I feel like if you must play that card, make sure you're with somebody who you, at least on a normal day, you can blend with. You get? So she has seen this Eric guy. She wants to mark territory because a lot of girls are literally objectifying that guy. You're so, and everybody's doing, Maybe I know say this is her, you get me, you spot and thing, don't come close and thing, get me. And now guys, the sofa story. I am finding this sofa story very hard to believe, and I'm trying not to be insensitive, bad, their stories, they suffer, because I've had enough. Let me tell you when I was like, okay, yeah, I'll stop this. After Fraud went to the house, and Fraud, you're my G, yeah, sorry. After I went to the house, and he talked about how he suffered, when he was younger, his mother, and he really suffered. And then he goes to reunion to say that he has been opportune to have more than 60 million naira pass through his life. So why didn't you give us that gist of when you bawled, of 60 million naira passed through. Like, we didn't even see that part. All we saw was how you suffered, how you thrived. You get me? So right now, the first day, Sunday night, that they get into the house like this, Neo gets up, the worried guy. Hey, that what's up? He's happy he's here. He has really suffered in this life. People told him that he will not make it, but look at him now. People are watching him. That he was like a taxi driver. You know what I mean? If I put it that way, it looks like he suffered, but he was doing like boats, literally. He said boats. He was like driving boats before he got into the house here. And before then, he was selling Indomie. I'm just like, okay, brother, relax. Because let me tell you something here. As far as you're in Nigeria, and you're not a last child, you're not a rich man's child. But we've all gone through our struggles. Everyone has. So I just feel like that should not be the first thing you come and tell me how you suffered. Like, stop. Let's know you. Why are you giving me all that suffer gist? Okay, that aside. Then Nengi now comes. Beautiful Nengi. Hot, sweet Nengi. In fact, let me say something before I tell you what she said. When they were introducing her, like the day she came in here, she told Ebuka that, see, it's important to her that, because people look at her and say, beautiful girl. They think that's all there is to her, but she's a smart girl. You know, she has a lot to offer the world than just her beauty. So have that in mind. So now this morning, Nengi was giving us her story of how she suffered with her moms. Her mom was like her only parent. When she was younger, like when she was in primary school, she was staying in this place where there was no fence. They used to bath outside. Like, she really suffered. She trekked. I mean, Port Harcourt, she moved from Mumokoro to one room. She was trekking to school all through, and her mom was selling like recharge card in front of her school, but she never allowed her schoolmates know that was her mom's, because even though they suffered, her mom still tried to put her in the best schools. So her classmates never knew that was her mom selling recharge card in front of the school. I'm like, why? Okay, let me not judge her. Let's just continue going here. So that's how they suffered. But after school, she would go to her mom's shop and stay with her moms and work with her mom. As in, she worked with her moms there. Oh my God, she was there for her mom. Like, people would even come and say, how's this small baby helping her mother? They'll be giving them like tips, you get me, based on say, this small girl working with the mother, beautiful, you get me? That's how they got by here. And then, I mean, she suffered, man. They were living in a house where water would come up to, I don't know, water would come into the house, and she went out the rain and come back to her. She suffered a lot, and so her moms now fell sick. Her mom fell sick. Her mom's had like kidney issues, yeah. At some age, she now left her mother's place to go and stay with her aunt because her mom was sick and couldn't take care of her. But in SS2 now, she was like, let her go and take care of her mom, sir. So she goes back, take care of her mother. Tried to write jam didn't work, so she did her first beauty pageantry job, didn't get that one, you get me, because her mother was sick. And then at I think age 17 her mother dies. That was so painful. Then she went for MBGN, that's the most beautiful girl in Nigeria, and she got like 5th position, and that was how her life changed. Later on, she went back to school, Uniport, that God has been good to her. Right now she's an orphan, but like God has been very good to her. And you know, I'm just going to be real with you here. I'm going to open right now Nengi's page, because first of all, this should teach us one thing. Never believe everything you see on Instagram. Do you get me? Because I mean, this is Nengi's page on Instagram. She doesn't even look like all this sofa guy. Let's go up. As in, she looks like she's balling. There's no, you get me? She's traveling to different countries. Look at this one. She's in, Turkey. She looks like she's having a ball. Do you understand? Buckingham Palace. Oh, they've been taking out pictures from her page. She had like a lot of pictures yesterday, when I checked it. So if you had all these stories, so why will you come on Bbnaija and that's what you want to tell us? Like, why? They give us another gist. Like, a fine girl. I understand. We all have our suffer, and I don't know how to separate my being logical with my being sentimental or emotional, because I'm emotional. I've gone through my own suffer story too, but I just feel like it's kind of deceptive for you to just start giving me suffer story right now. Like, that's how I feel. Even though according to her story, that was her childhood. So maybe, I don't know, from university things started to get better. I don't know. I just feel like, okay, I get you, but we're just used to storylines Bbnaija, so we just want to see real people, or not real people, like this is the first day. Maybe it's too early to judge. Let me calm down. Going forward, I will listen closely and see. But she's a fine girl. I mean, I like fine girls, you get me, but just make it easy on us. Next person I want to talk to you guys about is this guy they call Lekan. Okay, now see here. The house is full of fresh guys. Fair. Biggie wanted to just finish us in this season because the guys are fresh, built, hot and thin. There are 2 guys that are off. literally off. There's Lekon and there's Tricky T. Tricky T is very skinny, very playful, I don't even get time to even package. It's just very natural, yeah. Lekon is the typical Malian, like that look, you get me? He's on dreads, he doesn't look fresh at all. He looks like a very random guy on the street. Like if you look at Ozo and look at Lekon, the difference is clear. So when they just got into the house here, people started to judge, people like outside the house here, started to judge him a lot, like look at him, because he's not as fresh as others until this morning when Lekon started to school them. First of all, he's schooling Tolani Badge about continents in the world. As in, we just were like, this guy is smart. He sounds very articulate. What have we been? You don't judge a book by its cover, because we all judged him like, who is this? Do you know? And let me tell you what this Lekon story like implies to me. Yeah, this is typical Nigeria, where you get me, like we're very stereotypical in Nigeria. Once the person is not looking as fresh or looking scruffy or like on dreads and is a guy and it looks like, look at Lekon's picture. Do you get me? They're the ones who get harassed the most. They're the ones who, when they're on the road, you know, Popo will say, open your bag. They are the ones that Popo just kind of feel like they are, you get me, nothing useful, they're the thieves, all that thing. But this guy has come to show the world that you judged me, but I'm smart. Like he was literally schooling everybody as he sat down this morning. I'm just like, okay, I like that, yeah. And so his story is that his first hit, because he does music, yeah, his first hit, let me tell you what happened. They said he was in the house with his mother, and before then, when he says, I'm not gonna do music, they want to be like, how was that? I want to get a job. Who are, you know, they used to look at him like, what's music, what's that? That's how they were all in the house, so during his lockdown period. Because that one woman now come and say, where's Lekon? Say, he's inside, what happened? Say, let me buy us drink. And they saw his music video on MTV Base. And since then, people around him used to look at him like, bros. They respect him, thinking like he already has money. So he has realized that in life, yeah, once people just see that you're moving, like no matter what industry you're in, once people can see like where you're going to, they will encourage you respect some more. I'm like, okay. But I mean, I just feel like Lekon is someone to look out for, because people just, I think we judged him too early and it was unfair. It was really, and I've told you guys, don't, like, it's too early to judge anybody. Just watch. Another thing that I'm noticing is Ozo. I feel Ozo, and if you're watching the show, like concur or object in the comment section, yeah? But I feel Ozo likes Dorothy. But I think that Dorothy doesn't really like Ozo. And I think, because Ozo is fresh, man. And the story is all this, he got first class, you get me? He's studying sports. Who studies sports? Who does in Nigeria? Who does that? Ozo, do you understand? Studying sports. He sure has like plans, he's speaking British accent, he grew up in, just give you all this fresh vibe here. Now yesterday, let me tell you what happened. Yesterday he was sitting down with Erica and they were gisting about serious things, sports, kiniko, serious, packaging gisha. That's how Dorothy now comes, looking sleepy. He was talking to Erica like this, just Dorothy, what's up? Are you going to bed? She said yes. Ozo gets up, Erica, let's go and sleep. You know that Biggie will soon. I say, okay, I'm seeing you. Then today, Ozo focused on Dorothy talking. Nengi had to now come and now scatter everywhere. As Nengi comes now, even though the gist started to flow, boy, you could tell Ozo was looking at Dorothy. If Nengi asked him question, he's replying to Dorothy. Yeah, that's what I feel. All that kind. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing you, brother. Dorothy was like, that she wants to just go inside Joe, and she leaves them shut. So Ozo is with Nengi. Now let me tell you Nengi's relationship gist. I don't know if I'll call it a red flag or run away from me flag. She says that if she likes somebody, she likes a guy, yeah. Is that really a red flag on me? If she likes a guy, let me tell you what she does. She would come at you. And she told Ozo, I can't disturb, if I like a guy like this, I will come at the guy. That her ex-boyfriend, she was the one that was hitting him up on Instagram for 4 whole months. On his DM, in his DM, and he wasn't replying her, but she kept on hitting on him until he finally replied. I say, baby, I can't lie. I like a girl that knows what she wants. I just feel like that's too early to tell somebody, though. But my eyes are literally watching Ozo and Nengi and Dorothy. Let's see what's gonna happen. And then next, so Nigerians, why are you guys like this? Nigerians have gone to go and dig up Praise's pictures. How he engaged a girl, and so let me tell you what was in the picture. He engaged a girl, and next we're seeing he and the girl were taking a picture with a baby. Now, because I'm trying to be Because you never know, it could be a movie, it could be whatever. But Nigerians are saying that Praise is either married or engaged. Now see, let me just say this here. If peradventure that Praise is married or engaged, I hope he learns from Mike. Mike was married to his wife, and Mike boldly said, I'm married, and he never had anything to do with any girl, and he stayed till the last day. I just hope Praise will not come and F this thing up, because the house has fresh girls too. Praise, please, oh, if you're really married, because I'm watching you, we just hope, sha. But I mean, tell me, what do you think about this matter, though, with the whole Nengi story? Am I tripping? Am I tripping with the whole new story? And then Leko, how far now? Do you think like we judged him too early? Are you feeling him too? Because on Twitter, they are feeling Leko like finish work. So tell me, are you feeling him too? And also, do you think I'm right with the whole other Dorothy and Nengi? If I also on Dorothy, really, do you think he likes Dorothy? What do you think? I think Dorothy might like. Okay, let me stop there. What do you think? Do you think also like Dorothy? What do you think about the whole matter? Let me know in the comment section, my darling. That's the end of day 1 Bbnaija lockdown. Just subscribe to this channel and click the bell button beside the subscribe button. That way, you know when I post a new video and get to hear all my gist firsthand, my darling. And if you want me to shout you out, tell me, shout me out in the comment section, and I will shout you out, my darling. I told you yesterday that I can glam up too. Do you understand? And I hope you enjoyed or you liked my view today. I really want my hair to just breathe a little, because you know how natural hair story is. I'm like the worst natural hairly stark kind of person in the whole wide world. But I want my hair to shine, like breathe a little shine, and I'll do something about it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.